close. A nice fish right there. Beautiful, beautiful redfish. Alright, this is where they were yesterday, and we've got bird activity, so let's see if we can get into them today. Right now, just looking for some ladyfish. Put 2-3 ladyfish in the boat, hopefully, and we're going to run inside, see if we can get into a big old redfish. You know what, I got this spoon tied on already for trolling, which I'm not doing right now. So, I think this will get them fired up if they're here. All right, welcome back to Charlotte Harbor Fisherman. I'm Brian, and there's a fish. Oh, he come off. He come off that big old treble hook. Are you serious? It's going to be another hot one. It's supposed to be 100 degrees tomorrow. Holy cow, 99 plus heat index, like 115. Not quite so bad today, but it's already hot. I can't believe that fish. Come on, there's one blowing up. There's one. Okay, they're here. We just got to get one. There, he thumped it. Just slow it down. Huh. There he is. I was gonna say. Doggone it. Trout! I did not want to get you tied up on this treble hook. Hey, spit it right out. Good for you. Sit down there for a second. I'll get you back on your way. I'll get a ladyfish in the boat first. You know what? I don't even want to mess with this treble hook. This is for mackerel. When we're doing that, we're catching and keeping. So let's get you back on your way. Let's get a Slam Shady tied on. There we go. Come on. There's one. Oh, God. He's got a bunch after him. Look at him. Look at him. Oh, come on. Yeah, they do tend to get off. They're just slamming it. There's one. Oh, man. Almost made it to the bucket. Almost made it to the bucket. Now he's making a mess. Golly, they make a mess. Alright, well, we got one. Need another one. A bigger one. A little bit bigger. Get in here. Whee, we are making a mess. I gotta get a 5-gallon bucket for these things. One more. Need one more. There he is. Just like that. 3 and 3 casts. Alright, let's go red fishing. Oh, that's the spot. All right, that's the spot I was at yesterday, straight ahead here, this little cove, little creek mouth coming out. Well, let's see if we can get into these fish this time without alerting any dolphin, and let's hope they're still here. All right. Cutbait. Get there. Not quite far enough. Let it sit for a minute, though. Didn't even have the camera on. Just fired up the trolling motor. I was gonna start power fishing this shoreline. I said, I'm out of here. I had just made the best cast right at the mouth of that little creek. And I was like, if there ain't nothing here, forget it. And I was on my way out. Oh God. Didn't have the camera on first, but phew. Better late than never. All right. Man, I'm a little too close to this hole there. Let me go out away from it a little bit. Casey's got some friends back in there. All right. Well, it's 2 days in a row, so fourth fish I've hooked up there, so it's developing a bit of a pattern, which is nice. No, I'm not just lucking into them. Come out of there, buddy. Stay up in that boat. There's no dolphin in sight, so that's a nice red. I want to say he's better than those other two I got yesterday. Sweet. Slack tide, hot as can be. Man. And we got one. Whew. You give up yet, Bubba? You give up yet? Oh, to Bubba. Yes, sir. Nice redfish. All right, another nice redfish right off the bat in the morning on the ladyfish. I got to get him back in. He's been out of the water for too long, but hot weather, but the redfish are still feeding. Took me a minute to get the hook out, but I got it out. He's happy. Kicking. I hang on to him for a minute. There he goes. All right, one down. Let's see if there's another one in there. That massive cloud right there, just reaching up to the sun. Not quite. Boy, if we could just push this way a little bit more, make things a lot nicer out here. All right, got another bait cut up. Got a new hook on. Let's see if we can get to another one. Getting ready to fish this point with the cut bait, but we got tarpon rolling over here, so I'm gonna take a shot at him. Swirled on it. Oh, big shark right here. Big shark. Oh my gosh, two of them. Look at the size of that shark. Ooh. There we go. There's one. It's gotta be one. Oh, he ain't jumped yet, but sure ain't no ladyfish. I'm just hooked up to him in his doggone monofilament line. 15-pound mono. What is it? You freaking kidding me? Freaking jack. Of all things. Should have known. The way he was digging. Thought I had one of the little tarpon. Oh, where are they at? Oop, drop that one right on his head. Drop it right on him. That was another baby fish, so. There's a little baby shark right there. Alright, well that's enough wasting time with those tarpon. Let's go back to pitching some of these cut baits. Holy cow! Did you see that? That was a snook. Just came up and thumped that cut bait when I was reeling it in. I've got it kind of, you know, hooked so it'll slide through the water a little more aerodynamic, but it's a surprise. Nice shot right here. Should be fish here. Good outcoming tide. Water just flowing around that deeper cut. Well, not true at all. There was no fish here. And just so you don't think I took off after those tarpon, leaving redfish to do so, I had fished for the reds for quite a while after I lost that, or did catch that red, and then went running down the shoreline and then noticed all the glass minnows and the tarpon, and so that's why I switched over. But yeah, it started off real promising. First red, 15 minutes, and then nothing. But it was a cool day. The sun was hiding behind that rain cloud, and seeing a lot of those tarpon. You couldn't see anything really on the screen, but there was tarpon rolling everywhere. It was really cool. There were sharks coming all around them, and the dolphin were in there feeding as well. It was really cool moment with dark skies and black water and not a single other boat out there on Bull Bay. So thanks for watching, and if you like these videos, consider subscribing. Ooh. Okay, that's him right there. Welcome back to Charlotte Harbor Fisherman. Another beautiful summer day, actually. It's not real hot. I've got a little bit of a breeze and not any rain in sight. So what I'm going to do this morning is start out with a gold spoon. I found some snook earlier some redfish earlier this week. Singles and doubles all along the inside wall of this bay here, and I was able to get one. So today I'm going to go back and target those fish with artificials, throwing the gold spoon, and then I've got a couple ladyfish. I'll roll the clip here in a minute. This morning a little tough getting some ladyfish, but I got a couple in the boat. So then as things heat up, I will be beating the bushes, pitching it underneath some into some deep coves, and we'll see how we can do. Maybe we can get some redfish on the artificial, maybe we can get some on the cut bait as well. So that's enough talking. Let's get into fishing. Here we go. I was wondering why I was going to catch a trout. Not what I'm after. Hey. Trout. Okay, one more loop around, try this pass one more time, and then we'll just have to go with what we got. There we go. Oh, God. Just this thing. Oh, got him. Missed the bucket. Holy cow. Oh my gosh, dude. That is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Yeah, he just did his boat. Oh, well. I got my one. I had to have it, didn't I? Hopefully this will pay off with a fish. Let me show you what he just did. In all of 3 seconds. I mean, blood and guts. Look at this. Look at this. These things. Man. He was hooked. He choked it, swallowed it. That's why he couldn't get off. But Oh boy. Well, we got some bait. Let's go see if we can get a redfish. First, we gotta do a little boat washing. All right, well, as advertised, starting out with the gold spoon. Got this off Salt Strong. It's got a little weed guard to it. But I was able to pick that right up on yesterday, or last trip, sorry. There we go. Oh my gosh. Big snook just broke me off. He's down there jumping, spitting that hook. Well, bit of a disappointment there. First decent bite I had, and it was a nice snook, probably 35 inches, and he just swam off with my spoon. I barely ever felt any pressure. He just took it and must have cut it on his gills, and off he went. So with that, I'm just switching over. I'm just gonna go with Cutbait and see if we can get into a red that way. All right, well, let's get a hunk of bait out there. Got this big cut, deep water. Got good water flow. There we go. Uh-oh. 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 Doggone it. Doggone it. Doggone it. He's back in there. I gotta come off this trolling motor. Spot locked up. See if I can drift back in there. Nope. 0 for 2. 0 for 2. Dang it. Just ran me right into those bushes. I'm using the foot pedal from earlier when I was working at Shoreline, so I didn't have the remote in my hand. I could have quickly pulled the spot lock and ran after him. Anyway, got me in there. It's a nice fish. A lot of fish over there. Whatever snapper and pinfish is tearing it apart as soon as it's landing, and then that guy just came over to see what was up. Boom, got me in there. Got me into the bushes. All right. Well, we are re-rigged and ready to go. And this time, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm really ready. I was hoping if I hooked into something big there, he would run that way into the channel. But no, he was too smart for that. I get picked up. Get a lot of grass lying on the line. Yeah, there we go. Another fish. Another fish. Oh my gosh. It's a stud snook. I gotta keep him out of there. I don't wanna. There we go, he's heading the right way now. Yes. Yes, sir. Heading the right way now. He's turning back. I'm just gonna have to deal with him from here. I don't wanna come off this trailer motor. Get back up into that spot. I want to stay here. Come on. There we go. There we go. Just gotta trust the nuts and trust the gear. He's a biggin'. He's a biggin'. Whew. All right, well, as long as he don't fray me off, I think I got him out of the bushes enough. Oh man, nice fish. He's kind of playing dead, acting real lethargic. No, don't get you in that side. Oh, no. There you go, keep that out of your gills, Bubba. You ain't done yet. Oh yeah, hooked just right. Are you done already in this warm water? Got you slowed down. That's about the same size as that last one. Oh, freaking bucket mouth. Oh gosh. Open up. Open up. Ah, gotcha, Bubba. Look at that gaping throat. Man, he'd eat 2 of them ladyfish whole. Whew. Man, gave it a little bit of a run there, but man, what a beast! Look at that! Look at that friggin' dinosaur! Nice fish. Let's get you in a boat, buddy. That's a slob right there. Yeah, these bigger fish. Whew, pretty fish. Oh, there she is. Man, that's a beast. It's a beautiful fish. Makes up for the 2 I've missed already. Heck yeah. I don't want to take too long with her. I've had her out of the water here for a few seconds. I want to get her back in. Kind of sluggish on this hot day. But yeah, got them on the cut ladyfish, man. That's how you get them big ones. All right, you beast. All right. Biting my thumb. What a beast. Woo! Boy, he had enough of me. Just popped me. Just bit me. All right, big boy, big girl, whatever. You ready to go? See you later. Heck yeah. All right, well, that makes up for those lost 2 fish. Let me see if I can get another one. I think they're still over there. They're right here in this cut. They're just hanging right on the edge there along the mangroves. And that's 2 out of that spot, so let's see if there's another one. He didn't even get a free meal out of that whole ordeal. Let's go ahead and toss this back out there and try again. There we go. Yep. There he is. Oh gosh. Broke me off. No, he didn't. Spit the hook, boy. There's a bunch of them buggers in there. Didn't fray me or nothing, just spit the hook. Alright, well, just caught a catfish. Didn't want to bore you with that. But, just got right back in the hole. Already getting tapped. It's pinfish and snapper. Ooh-wee. Okay, that's him right there. Oh, it's a shark. There's no doubt about that. This has got to be a freaking shark. Dang, come on, dude. About to spool me. About to freaking spool me. Oh, good. Broke me off. Whew. I'm pretty sure that was a shark. He just about took everything I had. Yeah, I can feel it all along here. It's real chafed. This whole leader line real chafed up from him. You know, just that thing rubbing against his back. He wasn't stopping for nobody. Big one yet? I got one. All right, y'all, that's gonna do it for today. At least I did get a good fish, but I would say the fish won. I'd say scoreboard would be 3-1. Snook won. Broke off the spoon, broke off another one in the bushes, landed one, and then another one spit the hook. Outside of that, then I had that shark try to take all my line, but that was it. It just the bite went dead, but it was fun. I'm glad I found that little spot there, and I'll be back for sure. But got one, and that was enough to keep it interesting. So I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Whew, that was close. One of them birds almost flew right into my line as it was landing. Big old frigate seabirds. It's funny how they pick an island and that's like their spot. Thanks. Good job. Cool osprey sitting there in the dead tree. Flippers over here. Thunder's rolling. The water is black, flat, calm. So if nothing else, it's really, really nice out here today. So I'm gonna pitch bait right up into this creek here. Let's see if we can get one. Oh, what in the world? Just trying to untangle my line, and a little snapper just thumped it. Oh, look who's here to try to take him from me. We'll flip. Pretty little snapper. Better get, buddy. All right, welcome back, Charlotte Harbor Fisherman. Let's see if we can put a quick trout in the boat. Just get this morning started off. Got storm coming in from the Gulf. Not sure if it's gonna come all the way to me or not, but let's hit this point here. Yeah, she's rumbling out there. Let's hit this point, work this flat out front of this point, I should say. See if we can get a trout or 3 in the boat. And then we're going to move inside, try fishing some bushes, and get a redfish. There's a fish. There's what I was looking for. Pretty little trout. Little guy, little trout. Let's get him back, see if we can get another one. There's a fish. Another trout. About same size. Another little trout, about 12 inches. Another one. Oh boy. Bait size. Look at this little guy. Look at this little trout. Oh, that's the smallest trout I've caught in a while. So cool. Look at that. Little monster. That tooth. Be a brute when he grows up. And trout, their primary food source is fish. So him swimming out there in these grass flats, it's dangerous business. There's another little one. we got? About the same size. You better hold still and cooperate. Flipper is coming right behind me. Hold your horses. I'm gonna pitch you far as I can towards those bushes, buddy. You better get. There he is, as soon as it landed. Hey. All right in that same 12, 13 inch range. A lot of fun. Just come out here, all I'm throwing is a little, I'm just throwing a little 3-inch soft plastic, getting in a little grass flat. I've got my spot lock on. You can put a stick of pin down or an anchor. But he's chasing that trout. I don't know if he got him, but... And even with the dolphins harassing you, you can still catch fish. Alright, what is this? I'll have to find out. Ladyfish? Yeah. I'll stick one of these in the boat for bait.
Woo! Skyrocketing.
A lot of fun to catch. A lot of fun to catch. Come here. There you go. Good. Get off. Best way to catch ladyfish. If you're not trying to keep them for bait, reel them in, let them jump a few times, and then hopefully they get themselves off the hook. I'm just throwing a slam shady out here with my live bait hook. There we go. Oh. Mostly ladyfish, but there's one. Might be a few other fish mixed in there with them though. Look at them, 3, 4, 5 at a time here trying to slam that paddle tail after he's already hooked. He did another one for bait anyway. Let's see how long it takes. 1, 2. It's raining fish. This would be a great little spot to hit if you're a commercial fisherman. Drop your net, circle them around, circle around them, and you're good. Ooh, no catch and release. All right, well, I got another one. That's all I needed. Let's go back to lady fishing for some of these. Let's go back to cut bait, I should say. Nope. Oh, there's fish. Just pitching this bait. Oh, went back to the cut bait. Sorry, a little tongue tied here. Went back to the cut bait after I picked up another ladyfish. And first cast. Switched to a circle hook too, which is a good thing because I really wasn't paying attention there for a second. Looks like he hooked himself just right. Flip it underneath that bottom, boy. I got. There we go. Here he's coming out. Nice redfish. Heck yeah. Just sitting there, that little mangrove, big old mangrove tree, I should say, sticking out. Creating a little point further out than the rest of the bushes. Really wasn't even expecting it. Didn't have the camera rolling. I was just kind of getting resituated. It was my first cast. Just pitched it out. It's a nice red. Tell you what, if I'd have brought a cooler today, I would have dinner. That's for sure. Between that snapper I could have kept and this red, and I definitely could have stayed on them trout this morning a little longer if I wanted to put a keeper in the boat. Somehow it looks like he choked that circle hook, so let's see if we can put him in the net here, and there we go. All right, there it is, 22-inch, nice little slot redfish. Just this corner is just exploding with ladyfish, so I figured why not put one out there, and soft plastics weren't getting it done today, so we've switched over to ladyfish. I've got 2 ladyfish in the box. Let's see what else we can put in there. All right, bucko. You can see what they're feeding on. That's the stomach of the ladyfish. Let's pitch him back out there and let's see if we can get another one. Might have blown this spot up, but let's check. There's a little fish. Trout. See a couple more of them over there. I see them popping something on top of the water there, and oh, we got a legal trout, a legal red. Let's see if we can get a snook, finish the day off. How's the fishing? Catch any? Nothing? No English. Whew, that was close. One of them birds almost flew right into my line as it was landing. Big old frigate seabirds. It's funny how they pick an island and that's like their spot. There's a few pelicans mixed in there, but not many. All right, this is the last spot. It's gonna have to happen right here. All right, I lied. One more spot. Catfish on. No. Lizardfish? You serious? Man, I'm tempted to just turn you around and pitch you back out there. He's a good, big snook bait. Nah, you know what? If I was in a little better spot, feeling a little more confident about the bite, don't you bite me. These buggers are mean. Look at that. Look at that. Man. That is frightening if you're a bait fish. Alright, y'all. Well, that's it. A little bit of a disappointing day. I mean, it could have been worse, that's for sure. Got some trout, got one nice red, and messed around with ladyfish for a little while. The water is definitely finally getting a little fresh, getting stained. That tannin stain, the darker water is finally getting into the harbor. It's been a little bit of a low rainfall summer. But so the fishing's changing a little bit. Bait's very, very present everywhere. But it's been about a week since I've been out on the water, so just got to get back dialed in on where they're at. But yeah, so that's all I've got. I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you on the next one. That snook under there. Hello, hello. I'm Brian, and welcome to the harbor, Charlotte Harbor. The most beautiful body of water on the peninsula. So today, gonna do things a little bit different. Haven't done any cut bait fishing in months, since last summer. So just got done catching a few ladyfish. I'll roll the tape and let's move on into the islands. Just throwing this Little John. Make sure I've got it on there right. Yep, she looks pretty straight. Little inside joke for my buddy Travis. Yeah, they're schooled up in here. Heck yeah, as soon as I pulled up. Hopefully it's not a trout, because it's a trout. Nope. That's what we're after. First cast. There's one. Nice. Nice one. Nice when they're cooperating right away. I noticed some mullet jumping. I noticed some big bushes that are overhanging. We've lost a lot of bush cover from the hurricane. So, I don't know. I just got a little cove. I just feel like it's a good spot. So, we're going to stop here first. Always fun trying a new spot. Got the chunking knife out. Make short work of this ladyfish. This is the smaller one. Take that head off and then do it, about bite size. All right, looks like breakfast right there. Nice big healthy chunk. Stay as far back as you can, still being able to make a cast. Pretty good. I'm just easing along this shoreline. Just kind of looking for ones and twos right now. There's one. I know this reel is toast. Yeah, that's a nice fish right there. Oh, he just freaking came alive on me. Dang it. He was coming right at me for a while, and I didn't think he was much of a fish. And as soon as he saw the boat, man, he just took off and broke me off on the boat. Broke me off on the boat. Shouldn't be any barnacles underneath there, just scraped it. But definitely, I felt it hit that boat, hit the edge of the boat and snap. Big fish. That was a big red. Well, that's encouraging. At least I got a fish. Alright, just cruising along this island here. There's a bunch of mullet, and I'm pretty sure. Man, what are those? There's a school of fish down with those mullet. There we go. There's another fish. Decided to turn back around and come fish the same shoreline I broke that red off on. This guy's, that's a good one though. Yeah. And they don't fight much till they get to the boat. The same thing as that last one did, kind of rope-a-dope me. I mean, I saw a little flash when I first hooked him, but he was fighting every bit of like a 18-inch red until he saw the boat. A little bigger setup here. This is 15-pound braid with 30-pound mono. The other one was 10-pound. Not that it would have mattered. He brushed me up against the bottom of the boat, and that was it. I brought him in too close. Brought him in too close before he was ready. This one's not quite as big, but it's a nice fish. That last one was a tank. But this is a nice consolation. Heck yeah. Man, don't go under the boat. Stay out of that trolling motor. There he is, right in the corner. Circle hook did its job. I'm gonna let him sit in that net for a minute, catch his breath before I bring him up. All right, yeah. Nice redfish. Nice redfish. Took me a while to get one this morning, but I'll just let him sit here now and kind of catch his breath after that fight. It's a solid red. I'm gonna say 26 inches. Nice. $24. All right, 24-inch red on the cut bait. Oh, it took me a little while. I had to work for him. Just kind of beating the bushes, but that's the second one out of that spot. So let's see if there's another one over there. Thanks for the fight. See ya. Big red right there. Heck yeah, this is a nice deep hole. Oh, he's on me. Oh, gosh. He picked it up right here at my feet. Heck yeah, this is a nice deep hole I just found here. He picked it up right at my feet. Dang. I was gonna say, I mean, he had to just swim right by that bait. I kind of panicked and, you know, set the hook, which can't do with a circle hook. I was coming here looking at that cut over there, and once I got back here, this is a nice big trough that runs right through here between another island. Man, I was thinking there got to be a fish right in here. All right, last stop. There we go. There's one in there. Whew. Heck yeah. Last stop, and that's a nice one. That's a doozy. This is my last stop hole here. Always love to hit this spot, especially when it hasn't been the best day. Will bail me out sometimes. Nice fish. Nice fish. Heck yeah. That's a brute right there. That is a brute. That is a beast. Got a good one on here. Yeah, buddy. This'll make the day. This'll make the day. Keeping him off the boat and out of the mangroves. I learned my lesson this morning. This is the same size as that one this morning. He can go under the boat as long as it's at the right angle and he ain't rubbing. Come on. Man, what a beauty. That is the prize of Charlotte Harbor right there, boys. Yes. Yes, sir. Get this out and then I'll let you take a rest, buddy. Look at that mouth. Look at that. There you go. Beautiful. Red. Nice red. Man, I'll be kicking stuff. It's 28. It's a nice fish right there. Beautiful, beautiful redfish. Oh, waited all day for that. Man, it was worth it though. All right, he's battle tested and wore out. Let me get him back in the water. Sweet. First time out with Cutbait in quite a while, so you know, at least I got one good one, but I will be doing a little bit more of this. Still going to be doing a lot of wade fishing right now while the water is clear, but I don't know, there's some pretty big reds out there. I got to figure out where they're at. The only way I'm going to do that is spend more time on the water, so I will give it a try again. Other than that, I thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one. The only way to see something cool out in nature is to get out in the wild, so come on out. Water's beautiful. Like my next door neighbor here got into a little bit of trouble. Front end of that pontoon got stuck under the dock on this high tide. Real high tide. Always an adventure. Always something happening. good. If I pull it right here with this rope, I can somehow pop it off. Come on. It's coming. It's coming. One more big pull. A little bump. There. Pop that cleat out, but she's free. Oh man, look at that snook under there. Alright guys, I'm gonna try to figure this boat out here. Try to keep it from floating away. But pretty cool. It's that little snook, wasn't it? Gotta wait for low tide just to get in my truck. See if I can do this keeping my feet dry. Whew. That lightning there flashing is way out in the middle of the Gulf. Heading to the boat, and it's just been flashing all around me out towards the west, lighting up the whole sky, 100 miles offshore. Just about to the boat. Nice and quiet. Nobody out yet. Guys trying to sneak in an early snook before he even left the marina. Check out this thunderhead. There's the Gulf. Massive. Way out there though. Alrighty, well, somebody's in my spot. They didn't know though that it's my spot, so I'm gonna let it slide. And slide across the front end of this flat here. Got a nice big oyster bar up front. Start off with a little swim bait. See, there's a couple boats right there where I wanted to be. All the fish were last time I was out. Welcome back to the Charlotte Harbor. Charlotte Harbor Fisherman. That's me, Brian. Got a little breeze coming across the harbor. There's the Gulf, Boca Grande Pass. Oh, there we go. Ladyfish. That for bait. Well, let's see if there's another one. Yep. Wait, no, let it go. Come on back. Grab one of these for bait. Come on. There you go. Sir. Oh, there he goes, doing what they do, making a mess. Alright. Oh, that's cool. We got some bait for later. Just come across that bar. Need to get out and give it a little shove. Boat needed a little encouragement. Man, these things are a mess. Pull down right there. Look at this. Look at this foot. Alright, well, got that ladyfish in the cooler. I'm gonna run inside, use it for cut bait. First, just gonna work just the mouth here of this little bay. Soft plastic, see if I can get anything else. There's a fish. Alright, I got you, buddy. Flipper's right here somewhere. Better get. Fine and dandy. There we go. There's a fish. There's a trout. I was talking to myself. Oh, come on now. Making too much noise. Hold still. Ready? Get out of here. Yeah, he's gonna be fine. That flipper's way out back. Hate to punish a fish for playing along with me by feeding him to the dolphin. What do we got? It's amazing how sound travels. A little better trout. No, what? What? Oh my gosh. Here I think I got a trout, or a trout, a little bigger than that last little 12-incher I caught. It's just a little gag, little baby gag grouper, grass grouper, like the old timers used to call them. Grow up inshore here when they're little, in the grass. Then when they get bigger, they go offshore to the rock piles, and occasionally they'll stay inside. We're gonna make it. Hope we got that motor high enough. Yep. I love running these shallow skiffs. There's a fish. Surprised me. Threw this thing out so many times without getting one. Ain't much bigger than that grouper, but I will take it. Just as I came through that cut, he's just sitting right there under the mangroves, waiting for a bait fish to swim by. And I tricked him. Come here, little buddy. He's flexing on me. Look at that. Thanks for stopping by. if we can pull one snook out of here. Nope. That ain't what I wanted to get hung up. That was a perfect cast. Unbelievable, I wasn't hung up that whole time. I thought I was stuck. The sniper had me wrapped up. Huh. Tell you what, buddy, I got flipper right on my tail. So if you're gonna keep, I'm gonna keep you. Because otherwise he's just gonna get you. I'll keep him. Wouldn't that be something to live out on this shack? Of course, when these were built, people were living on them for probably a couple of weeks at a time out here just fishing all day. Net fishing, most likely. Whacking and stacking mullet by the hundreds of the thousands. With no AC. Sure it got old quick. But it could be worse offices to work at. Alright, well that's enough chit-chatting and throwing this artificial. Let's chunk up this ladyfish and run right around the corner here and see if we can find a redfish. Let's see what's out there. A little baby stingray. Oh my goodness, look at this stingray. Golly, I got one 10 inches across and one 40 inches across. Don't want to hook that thing. Just had a little tap. Oh. Getting tapped on that too. Yeah, so all the little tapping must have just been pinfish. So let's move on. There was nothing going here. Sat for about 10 minutes and that's it. I'm not going to wait for long if there's no bites. Sneaking up on this island. It's got oyster beds all around it. There's a deep cut that goes between these two. A lot of life here. A lot of mullet flipping. But there was no snook, no redfish, and nothing here that I could catch. Last call. Looking for that redfish still. Back up in this little bay, little lagoon. Murky, muddy water. Not ideal. But redfish don't mind it. Huh. Oh no. Okay, wait a second. There we go. I was gonna say, that's what we're looking for. I thought he stole my bait for a second. I think that's what we're looking for. Yep, that's what we're looking for. Thank you. No, don't go under the boat. Man, oh man, he come alive there. Woo! Got the rod nicked the propeller, but I guess the rod stayed clear. Man, I hope this other one doesn't go off yet. Come here. You know what? For once I do actually have a net. Get the net. You know, swamp people say, get the gun, shoot him. He ain't done yet. Hey, get the net. Scoop him. Ha. Got him. Nice. Nice fight. That little jig head worked perfectly in his mouth. When I need to be bailed out, this spot will bail me out. I was like, nah, let's just head to the house. Real quick, shoot across the bay. And try this one more spot. Tell you what, it's amazing how hard a 23-inch redfish will pull. 23, 24, whatever I just said was. Nice fish. Nice way to finish the day. Saved the day, really. Wasn't much of a day until this guy came along. So that'll be my plan from now on. I got that ladyfish and I decided to go looking for some bigger redfish with that, and it was just a nice overcast morning. I should have just stuck with my artificials like I like to do, and then ended the day with the chunks of ladyfish like I'm doing now. So I think that'll be my plan next time. But yes sir, thank you, Mr. Redfish. Put you in the cooler with that snapper. He was feeling kind of lonely in there, and we got a fish dinner working now. Let's blow this popsicle stand. People, not so much live aboard, but like a nice cruiser, do like the loop in. That's the bigger one. They make them all the way down to like a 23-foot model. Again, that was a Ranger tug, I said. All right, I'm just gonna gut these fish here. I'll fillet them later tomorrow or tonight when I get home. There he is. He's bleeding like a stuck pig. Here, check out this mud crab. I think it's a mud crab. I don't think it's a stone crab. It's a big old mud crab. See if he'll come out. Heck yeah. Heck yeah, I'll come out for that. Thank you very much. Alright, there's a little snapper I got. I already filleted the redfish. Showed Evelyn how to do it. Now she's gonna fillet a fish for the first time. She's an awesome cook already, so let's see how she does in the fishmongering process. All the way down. Let's see. Flip it over. First fillet. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty good. Look at that.
It's not.
Yes, it is. That's good. You can see right through them ribs. Go ahead and take the skin off and we'll do that separate.
Why did it?
There you go.
Wait, stop.
I mean, that's a 10.5-inch snapper. You ain't gonna get a ton of meat off of them. That's a good job. Get down to the skin, not through the skin. Okay, now if you need to get a better grip, you really can hold it now. And you can keep sliding your hand up and getting a better grip as you go. Just get a whole bunch of it. Point it down, you're starting to raise up on it. And there's what we're left with. Nice little snapper fillet. There you go. Looks like I won't be doing too much fish filleting from now on. She knows how to cook, she knows how to catch them, and now she knows how to clean them. My work here is finished.
I'm not putting this on YouTube.
All right, well, Got our little fisherman off and running and heading in the right direction. I have to charge you for the full charter price. Holy cow, there's captains that I've never had days like this. You got a nice snook. Just don't let him get in those bushes. Okay. This is the exact same size fish that I caught, probably my first fish ever. At 4 years old, had that rod bent over on the boat. I was begging my dad to help. I caught 2 of them that day, and I've been hooked ever since. All right, well, we're back out on the harbor. Welcome back to Charlotte Harbor. Got my my niece's boyfriend with me, Seth. Hi. All the way from Utah. Done a little fishing, but not too much saltwater fishing. So we're just gonna run around, might run off the beaches a little bit. See if we can see if there's any bonita or mackerel. If not, we will also try to get into the trout bite. Got into a pretty good bite yesterday. Caught redfish, snook, trout, all within 30 minutes. So let's, no great expectations. Let's just run around here and have fun and see what we can find. Hold on. What, hooking people?
Getting hooked personally.
Oh, well, yeah, don't hook yourself. You definitely don't hook me.
But I had some personally like where they were casting from, but you got me like right in the trigger. Very light.
Come on, man, I'm getting hit after hit. What are you doing? Cast. Look at it, it's fish right there. What are you waiting on? There you go. I found a little school ladyfish. Woo! You see that? Oh, right there, right there. Pitch it out.
Across the line.
Pitch it out. It's that nice ladyfish too. Lucky we ain't going red fishing. Maybe we will go red fishing later. I don't know. Pitch it out there. You ain't got a fish yet.
Right on.
Come on, man. You gotta cast it hard. You gotta.
I don't like child's play with this.
Yeah, just take it over your head and whip it. Do it. Reel it in again. If you get a bad cast, just cast it out again. There you go. Fish on. Okay. Just relax. Relax. Don't reel too much more. Just relax for a second. Okay, you're running out of line, so just hold them there. Oh, there you go. That's a typical.
Normal.
Yeah, that's good. You did good.
Okay, that's a horrible one.
So the fish are coming up from the bottom, chasing the bait to the top, and then the birds are coming down from the top, and oh, got another one.
Aware of it. I think he got the gist of it.
I want to get one in so I can save him for bait. Come on, there, cast out behind me. There's.
All right there. You're gonna get one.
Yeah, they're on me right there. Throw it out. There you go. That's a good one. Come here, buddy. You are a volunteer. Oh, watch out.
Oh, heck yeah. Okay, wow. Yeah, they do like to shake.
Yes.
Don't want to crush yours.
No, don't worry about that. I'll watch you on that. All right, we played around with these enough. We've got one for bait. Let's go see if we can find a few trout.
Usually they're just putting it in.
There's a fish. There's a little trout. Little trout ski. Yeah, these are very pretty fish. One of the prettiest in here. Little trout. See, look at it. It's a pretty yellow mouth. It's got them chompers on them. Kind of looks like a rainbow trout. Oh, right there. What's that? Oh, it's manatee. Yeah. No, you're getting to see everybody. You're getting to see them all. You ain't been out here in a half hour. You see the manatee and the dolphin. Oh, there's a better fish. Little trout. Another trout. All right, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. All right, guys. Where's the bigger fish? There we go. There's another one. There's one following it. These are definitely better fish. Go ahead, pitch it out there. Throw it out there hard as you can. All right, getting closer to keeper size. All right, had the camera off. I was reeling in what I thought was just a little bitty trout. And finally getting into a few of these little reds. Hadn't caught any in a while, but yesterday I got 3, and today I got one here. Been fishing the shoreline a little bit, and pretty little trout. This is the exact same size fish that I caught, probably my first fish ever. At 4 years old, had that rod bent over on the boat. I was begging my dad to help. I caught 2 of them that day, and I've been hooked ever since. Beautiful little redfish. All right, let's get a release on this little guy. Thanks for stopping by. As I was saying though, this is all grass flats, and then if you notice like a lighter spot, that's a sand hole. And in the wintertime, there's a fish. Another redfish. You believe? Maybe not. Let's see. Yes. Wait. No, it's a trout. No, it's a nice. Oh wait, it's a red. Yeah. What the heck? There was another one following him. Dude, pitch it out right along that shoreline. Just try to keep it out of the bushes. Try to keep it out of the bushes. Heck yeah, I just switched to the watermelon Little John. Hold still, Bubba. And then at the last minute when I said no, it's a trout, it's because I saw the flash. Look at them spots. Usually I only have one. But look at them spots. What a pretty fish.
Oh, wow.
What a pretty fish.
Really
We're rolling
pretty.
here. Look at that little red. I'll catch them all day long. Reeling it up. I thought it was a speckled trout for a while. And then especially when I saw that tail flash, I said, no, it's a trout. But, back-to-back trout. Back-to-back reds.
Oh, yeah.
You got one? Nice. Lift your rod. I think you got a red. Yep, you got a red. Man, they're all stacked up on that corner. Okay, stop reeling. Don't let them get under the boat because I got barnacles growing under there. Cut the line. No, keep it in your hands like you had it. Keep your hand. Yep. Just keep them lifted up. Go ahead and reel. Turn the reel 2 or 3 more times. All right, now just lift them up to yourself, just like with the trout. Lift them up. Lift them up. Grab the line. There you go. Bring them up to yourself. There you go. Wait. Catch and release. It says first redfish. Redfish, trout. Boy, if he catches a snook, he'll have the slam. Nice. Getting the hang of it. Pretty little fish, about 16-inch red.
That was big.
Yeah, they get bigger than that. A little snapper. I was just explaining to Seth the beauty of saltwater fishing is you never know what you're gonna catch. I think I got him foul hooked. Yeah, another foul hook fish. Snapper. It's close to legal. You gotta be 10 inches. These are great fish. My favorite eating fish. That's what I call him, snapper. He will pop you and he will bite and he won't let go. Here we go, a little mangrove. Just telling Seth you never know what you're gonna catch freshwater or saltwater fishing. We got pinfish, ladyfish, trout, redfish, snapper. See if we can get a snook. All right, we're switching over to cut-bait, Hunter. I'm getting hooked up. Uh-oh, hold up, stand up here. Oh man, hold on. Dang, what happened? Kind of like then he spit it. That was like a big snook. I'm not sure what happened. Okay, go ahead and fish. Got Seth on the bait. I'm gonna switch over here, see if we can put a bigger fish in the boat. I just got picked up and I don't know, he didn't like something about it and he spit it. And he kind of thrashed his head. When he did, I think it was a snook. There we go. I've been sleeping. Took a while. He's running at me, I think. What's he doing? I gotta figure this. I think maybe he's not that big, or is he running? Oh, it's a nice red. It's a nice red. Here you go. Go ahead. Work on that. Just use the rod for leverage. Just lift the rod slowly. Don't fight him. Don't force him. Just let him. Just lift the rod. Don't even reel right now. Nice fish. He was running at me. I wasn't sure what he was doing. There's another one behind him. You see the other one? Yes.
my gosh, he's huge.
Keep his head facing you. Try to keep him facing you. Okay, just lift the rod. No more reeling. Just lift the rod. Just slowly lift the rod. Nice fish. He's got a lot of cool spots on him. Just lift the rod. Keep him away from the boat. Keep him out from under the boat. There you go. Lift him. Keep it tight. Don't let that line go slack like that. Keep him off the boat. He's going to rub it off. Look up. There you go. Turn the handle. There you go. Just keep him. Lift the rod. It's hooked perfect. Just ease him right here. There you go. Landed him. Nice fish. Look at that marking on his tails. That is crazy. I've never seen it. I mean, you see spots a lot, but those are like little bars, like a little barcode. Nice fish. Nice, pretty redfish. Nice way to end the morning. It's been fun, busy, and we got what we were looking for. Look at that tail, though. What a fish. What a day. All right. Okay, good. All right, let's get the release on this guy. And just hold his tail and set him in the water and hold his tail tight. And just hold him and kind of ease him back and forth till he. Just hold him. Just hold his tail and just rock him. Kind of sway him. And he'll kick. You're back on. Does it feel like another one same, or you got a catfish? For real. Keep that rod bent though.
He's fighting a little bit.
No. He's off? You sure? Keep reeling. He ain't off. You got a redfish. There you go. That's a red. Take your time with him. Just keep that rod lifted. Let the rod do the work. Lift slowly, and then reel down. Reel down as you let the rod down. Not bad fish. You got another nice red. You're gonna want to circle the boat.
To go over?
Yeah, yeah. Nice fish.
Sorry.
Nice fish. Well, that's two. That's two keepers. Sweet, got it. There you go. Second fish of the day. Good one.
He's indeed a
Good
good fella. Very pretty.
We're just right here at the point of this island here. Just pitch a nice cut bait. Got number two. Go ahead. Do the same thing. Hold on to his tail until he's ready to kick.
You got a fella.
There he goes. All right, number two. Well, it's been an eventful morning. Live bait, cut bait, I should say, and artificials are working, so we still got two more baits left. Let's see what we can do. What do you think, Seth?
This is a
Right here.
1
What do you think,
billion
Seth?
out of 10 experience.
That's hooked up again. See how that circle? I mean, you were talking, you weren't even paying attention. All of a sudden, he starts to feel drag. That's the beauty of the circle. You got a snook on it. You got a nice snook. Just don't let him get in those bushes.
He's fighting for it.
Yeah, he's good. You got him out. He'll be all right. That's a snook. Hey, you caught the slam today, man. Shaw Harbor slam. Snook, redfish, trout. Keep him coming. Keep pressure on him because these guys will spray you off and break the line. Keep them out of the trolling motor and out from under the boat. There's barnacles that grow under the boat that can fray the line. Yeah, don't let that go slack like that. Keep him tight. Keep his head coming towards you. You don't want him turning his head away from you. That's how he breaks you off. Yes, keep his head coming towards you at all times. Keep him coming. Reel down to him. Reel down to him. There you go. Use the rod. All right, now just use him over here to me.
He almost looks like a pike.
Yeah, there. Lining them up, knocking them down. Well, I mean, I was honestly ready to just head in. I figured we'd check this island. That's 23-inch snook. Seth just got a circle hook. Just let the hook do its job, come tight, put it in the corner of his mouth. I think we got two baits left, so at this rate, we'll probably get another one. All right, guys, well, that was awesome. That was, I gotta say, a fun little day. Just about, I don't know, 3 or 4 hours. And a lot of activity, a lot of species, but a nice surprise at the end with those redfish and the snook. Seth's going to be spoiled rotten from now on, but you know, we'll try to outdo ourselves next time. But appreciate y'all watching. I'll see you on the next one. I got a spot in mind where we, a friend of mine got in some big snook yesterday. Lost 3 snook, broke off in the mangroves. Got a couple reds as well. Not far from home. We'll try to keep it close today, keep it short. These guys are beginning to look angry. But first, we got to get in some redfish, or ladyfish, so hopefully they're cooperating. I'm not sure what they've done right now with all the rain and weather we've got. But hopefully they're in their spot. Let's see. Not going to be out long. A couple hours, get a few big fish and go home. That's the plan. This light chop we've got. There he is. Oh, dang it. Missed the bucket. Man, let's make a friggin' mess. See if I can get one more real quick here. There he is. Oh, there he is. There's 2. Forget it. Those things are so nasty. Alright, let's run inside here. Get out of this wind a little bit. Got this big circle hook, 5/0 circle hook. Just button his lips shut. I'm going to put this big old head out here. I'm going to set this in the rod holder. Just wait for a big fish. Yep. This might get me in trouble here going with 2 rods. Let's see. And then I'm going to take a nice big chunk. This is just a little rod that I happen to have tied on. So I'm going to keep this rod in my hand. Uh-oh, perfect cast in it. There it goes, skipped up in the mangroves. What we got here is just a cut between 2 islands. There we go. Getting bumped on his head. Got a cut on these two islands, between these two islands, and on this point on the left is a deep trough. Get the tide and the wind kind of working against us, but wind's blowing me down, tide's coming in. Something bumped this one, but if you're fishing and you don't have the rod in your hand, oh, there you go, I'm getting picked up right here. Oh, that's doggone, they're both bent over. Oh man, I thought this might happen. That other rod that I'm not holding on to, I've got it on a circle hook. So it'll hook itself and oh, there he goes, doggone. That's a nice fish. That's an even better fish. This was a mistake. Okay, I think I got this guy out far enough. I should have just held on there for a second. Where am I at? This over? Doubled up, man, on this. Yeah, that's a good fish. He's out of the bushes. I think I got him both out of the bushes here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, these pre-storms, man, these fish like to chew. Okay. What the heck? You gotta be kidding me. Look at that. Never seen nor heard of that happening. This is a pen clutch. Got to be kidding me. Unbelievable. What the heck? What the heck? Now what do I do? Doggone it. Oh man, I gotta go back to this one. Y'all, I need some help. I need some help. This guy grew up all of a sudden. Unless he's got a dolphin after him, he all of a sudden is acting wild. A couple of nice reds, I think. Heck yeah. I don't know how I'm gonna get that other one in. Woo-wee. I think the one's out of the bushes enough anyway. I'm gonna have to go man in the sea with a hand line or something. No, he's not done. Get the nut. Heck yeah. Pretty fish. Pretty fish. Well, we're only going to be using one rod from now on by default. Come here, Bubby. I've taken 5 casts this morning. 2 ladyfish and 2 gorgeous golden redfish. Heck yeah. Hooked right where I want it. Oh, well, let's let him get a little revived here for just a second. What a beauty. Golden red, day before the hurricane. They are chewing. I've only been here 5 minutes and I'm doubled up. I got the other rod bending in the back. But man, it's pretty out right now. What a beauty. Look at that golden color, man. What a pretty fish. I gotta get her back. I got the other rod bending in the back. She's kicking. She's kicking. She's mad at me. You ready? See ya. Freaking garbage. Garbage. Way out there. Slashing and slicing my fingers. Come on, you should be tired out by now. Don't go into the trolling motor. Circle hooks did their job. There's the other little critter. Not as big as the other one. Choked down that big old ladyfish head. Alright, let's get him back and let's see if we can get things to work a little little smoother here. Can't believe that reel handle just fell off. I've had rod snap in half. I've had reels seize up, but I've never had that happen. Anybody ever had that happen? Let me know. They don't make these metals like they used to. These alloys are, I don't know what they put in them. Plastic. There he goes, right when I started setting the hammer down. Oh, come on. Oh. Spit the hook. Nothing I can do about that, really. He had it in his mouth. Well, there's at least one more over there. So what's going to happen if I hook one? I'm going to get blown right into these bushes. There we go. A big thump. So I'm just drifting right now. I didn't want to take the time to put in the stick it pin. I'm about 100 yards up the shoreline from the cut I was just fishing. You can see it just down the ways there. And got into another bit of a mess here. There we go. I got one. I'm in trouble now. I'm going into the bushes. Oh, shoot. I gotta get him out here. Yeah, you gotta stay out here. Stay out back with me. Woo! Another good one. Nope. Oh. Dang it! Going right into the bushes too. Man. That sucked. Snapped my line. Must have got frayed up or something in the mangroves somehow. Big oyster bed right out here in front. It's usually pretty shallow, but right now we got plenty of water. Just gonna hit these little islands, just a couple along the way. Gonna run the backwater on the way back, stay out of the sound where it's a little choppy on the way over. And just gonna throw this head till I get back to the dock or I get smoked by something. You got to be kidding me. I've been reeling in the fish of the day all this time. I haven't even been recording. Well, I still have them. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. I can't believe I wasn't recording. I'm a total amateur. Stormy. Let him sit in the net for a minute to revive, so he's a little frisky. But my stick it pin pulled, well, the loop came off my boat, and I was just getting ready to grab it, and off I went, drifting along. And just before I fired up the motor to go back and get it, this guy just slammed me right there at a little island. I've been talking to the camera for the last 5 minutes, reeling him in, and nobody was listening. Let me take a look here. He's 29 inches. Beautiful fish. Oh man, I can't believe I wasn't filming, but I'm gonna end the day on that one, man. It's been a beautiful morning out here, hurricanes aside, and I don't know, I'll probably talk a little bit more at the dock, but man, it's disappointing that I did not film that. Alright, well, back to my pin. It was still here waiting for me. You missed the whole story because I didn't have the camera on. The stick it pin clip here popped off right as I went to go grab it and fire up the motor to run back and get it. I got smoked by the fish of the day. Uh-oh. Come on. That's a fish. Come tight. Circle hook set. That's I think that's a snook. Okay. I think that's a snook. It's right near the edge. There. Stay out of there. Stay out of there. He ain't having it. Alright. Here he comes. Here he comes. Oh yeah. Another nice fish. What's he doing? He's running right at me. Now he's running away. I don't know. Ladyfish head started sticking up like, what? Maybe it is a red. Maybe it's another big red. No, that's a snook. It's a doozy. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Well, am I recording? Holy cow, yeah, I'm recording. Oh, your bucket mouth. Hey. Hey. I got you. Love them circle hooks. What you been feeding on down there? Piece of ladyfish, maybe. Man, isn't that pretty? I love those things' heads. They kind of look like dinosaurs. Yeah, I knew they'd be chewing this morning. It's 29. Pretty snook. Tell you what, to get into some 40 inches is gonna be hard to get them out. Let's get them back in the water. See ya. They revive much better than a redfish. You don't gotta take as much time with them. All right, well that's gonna do it for me. I could run right over there and probably get some more bait and keep on fishing, but it's supposed to get nasty later. I don't know. It's about 11 o'clock now. It's still pretty nice, but I don't know. Let's run back to the dock. Rollers were. Right on time. Starting to sprinkle. Water's getting up there. It's been 3 hours. The dock is totally flooded out. So yeah, good call on bringing the trailer. That'll hold it. Oh man, look at this. Holy cow. Wonder if I'm gonna be able to get this boat out. Be able to figure it out. It's a good reminder for me. Go down. Plenty of parking. I don't know if you can hear the beautiful sound of that wind ripping through these Australian pines over my squeaky flip-flops. They all got stripped back. Finally starting to get some leaves on them. Well, I don't want to get my new truck too salty. I think that ought to be enough. New to me, it's a 2019. well, I'm gonna tie her down, make sure nothing blows out on the way home, but I think we got her out good time here. Water's getting a little too high, and storm's coming. So I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Looks like I got out of there just in time. That's rolling up into the harbor right now. Some nasty looking clouds. I would not want to be out there right now. I can hear it rumbling. Alrighty, welcome below the waterline in the Charlotte Harbor. This was a nice little snapper hole I found at the end of the fishing trip, and I just want to show this video to show you how much activity and life is really under the waterline, where you think you would see it, but you really don't. I saw some snapper. I mean, I knew there was snapper here, obviously. I could see the water's very clear this time of year, but once I got in and swam up underneath the mangroves, I mean, it's just really astounding how much is actually there. These weren't huge fish, but there was some nice few keeper snapper and some nice sheephead and snook throughout this video. But it's really amazing how much is under there. Even if you aren't catching anything, the water is teeming with life. So that was a big school of there's a couple little spade fish, which is another thing, you don't realize how many are out there because you don't catch them too often. But wherever there's a school of mangroves, there's usually a small school of spade fish, those striped fish. Right there in the center of the screen, coming at you, bottom right corner. That was one. But anyway, these are mangrove snapper. They like this structure. They like any kind of structure. These are all right at 10 inches, just probably keeper, barely keepers. Just swimming around that fallen mangrove branch. And once you're in there, at first they're kind of skittish, and then they forget all about you, and they kind of just do their own thing. But coming up here, I'm going to have some clips where out, you can see it gets quite a bit deeper. It's probably a 15-foot channel. It's very deep, and it comes up to the mangroves. It gets shallower, but here you got a school of greenbacks or whitebait, and they're getting bigger. They're still pretty small, just under 2 inches. They'll get quite a bit bigger and go offshore eventually. But the snapper just patrol the shoreline, and they stay out just in the deeper part, and the snapper will come up and pick them off as they can. And then from the deeper end, they've got jacks and leather jackets, little skipjacks, ladyfish, mackerel, just cruise along and chase them from the outside to the inside. As you can see here, they're darting back towards shore, and then the snapper come up, and it's just never-ending swimming for your life for these little morsels of food. That's kind of what helps feed the whole harbor, really. They come in to eat the plankton, the fish eat the greenbacks, the bigger fish eat the little fish, the dolphin eat the fish, the sharks, the tarpon, all part of the food chain. Just look at that school of snapper, how thick those are. I'm in the food chain now myself. I feel pretty comfortable where I'm at, but just before I went in, I was fishing and looking at the water, how clear it was, and thinking this is going to be a nice spot. This would be beautiful. I could just swim along this whole shoreline. Not this spot, a different spot. And then about a 6-foot bull shark just comes out of nowhere and just cruises right by the boat, real erratic, and darted off, and kind of makes you think twice. But I try to stay close to shore here. So right here you see a snook cruising along the bottom of the screen there. There's a few of them about that size. Nothing real big. There's a mullet. There's some mullet mixed in with these. Here I was just kind of trying to duck my head under there and look basically underneath the foundation of this mangrove island. And you got little snappers cruising in and out of there. This water is, you know, the visibility is not like crazy good. This isn't the Bahamas or anything, but it actually is very, very, there's that snook came back around, very clear right now in the dry season. But under the water it still looks a little green and murky. And this is a little bit further out onto the shelf there where it slides down. And here's, I'm not sure if it's just a smaller species of minnows, whitebait, pilchards, whatever they're called, or if that's just younger ones. They've all hatched here, I don't know, a month or two ago, and they're all growing up, so there's some different sizes, but there's definitely several species. A couple sheephead here swimming in and out of the school. Out towards the intercoastal, towards the Gulf, the closer you get to the Gulf, the clearer the water is, and there's more sand. As you can see here, this is a nice sandy bottom, not so muddy, so that helps with the visibility. But going back to that shark, I mean, I'm not afraid of the sharks. I'm not swimming out in the middle of Boca Grande Pass while we're trying to catch tarpon or anything stupid, but they're not like man-eaters out to eat people. But, you know, when you swimming, especially if you're by yourself, which isn't a good idea, don't recommend it, it wouldn't take much of an exploratory bite in the leg to have you bleed out before you can make it back to the boat. So I'm not afraid of them, but I don't really want to see any. Anyway, there's a few more sheephead. It's just pretty cool seeing all this life. I could swim in there for an hour or two. I really was only under for probably 25 minutes. So out here on the drop-off, that's where this school of spadefish just kept wanting to hang out. Not real big ones, probably 12, 13 inchers. Kept kind of swimming around me. But this area is heavily frequented by flipper, so these fish are all kind of always, you know, a little leery, obviously, all the time, but especially here. It's a nice snook. So I appreciate you guys watching. This is just another look under the water line, showing you the habitat. I'm surprised, so I'm sure some of you guys might be surprised as well, how much activity is under the mangroves, even if it seems like you're not really catching anything. Broke off a branch there, letting it sink down. They kind of looking at it. And yeah, subscribe if you haven't already. If you like the video, like it, and leave any comments down below with any questions. That helps, and I'll see you on the next one.